personal losses I've had, it never had anything to do with Islam. The only gains I've had have always been, alhamdulillah, through Allah.
Alhamdulillah. And how do you compare your life before and after Islam?
It's very different, very different. It's I'm still the same person, but I've always been very religious. So being Muslim, I became very religious as a Muslim. I guess the difference really is in my life more is I'm not afraid of the hereafter. I used to always have a fear of what would happen after I die.
Okay.
This
is when you were pagan, or when you...
This is from the time I was small.
Okay.
Yeah, I always had a fear of what would actually happen, because when I was small as a Catholic, you're always warned that more than likely you're going to go to hellfire.
Okay.
And once you go in, you go in. As a pagan, I didn't really have that. It wasn't really too clear. Some people looked at reincarnation, and things like that. And to me, I looked at reincarnation as a way of hell. In fact, having to go through it all over and all over and all over again. So as a Muslim, I felt I was given the keys to Jannah, to paradise.
SubhanAllah.
And I know that as a Muslim, as long as I don't, worship something other than Allah, if I do something that Allah is all forgiving, and as a Muslim, even if I were to enter hellfire, I have that opportunity to be able to leave, to be taken out. So it's I don't have that. I mean, I still fear punishment, in the hereafter. But so what I mean is more like I have something to look forward to.
Exactly. So when you were a pagan, you saw reincarnation as a form of punishment.
Yes, I did.
Okay, subhanallah. Even though it was meant to be a form maybe of rebirth, or starting a new life.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, it's human thinking in a way. That we think the whole concept is not a divine concept.
Yeah.
It's just human thinking.
Yeah.
And I'm interested to know what happened that make you change from a Catholic to a pagan.
Priests could never answer my question correctly. I always asked them, how do you say that there's only one God yet you worship three? How do you say that idolatry is a sin yet you have statues and you have all these things that you light candles to and all these saints and everything? And they always told me, well, take it on faith, take it on faith. But I would tell them, well, according to your book, it says this is not allowed.
Okay. If you want to describe Islam in just one sentence, what do you say?
Submission.
Submission to the will of God.
Yes.
A message that you want to send to people out there.
To people in general, or
it's up to you. Your family, people in general.
Well, to my family, they know where I stand and where they stand. And I've talked to them, and my mother's talked to them about Islam. I hope that one day they decide that Islam is for them. And for the people, I guess my message more would be people here in Kuwait, for the non-Muslims to really look at Islam and not judge Islam by the people, and to give it a chance, to open their hearts to it.
Give it a chance.
Yeah.
Yes.
And for the Muslims ourselves is, to look at the things that we do, the things that we say, how we are. And I would like to, as a message for the nationals of this beautiful country that I've been blessed to be able to live in, given the opportunity to establish a business myself here.
MashaAllah. MashaAllah.
that you know, Allah has blessed this country and its people
Alhamdulillah.
with the wealth and with the generosity of its ruler, the Emir,
MashaAllah.
Sheikh Sabah al-Ahmed.
MashaAllah.
May Allah protect him, and
Ameen.
that they should look at this as not just a blessing but a test.
Yeah.
And remember that what Allah gives you, He can take away easily.
MashaAllah. And we are blessed to have you, Brother Ibrahim Revera. Thank you for joining us tonight, and thank you, dear viewers, for joining us for this interesting journey to Islam. And Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
صلوا على النبي 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 رضيت بالله ربا وبالإسلام دينا رضيت بالله ربا وبالإسلام دينا وبمحمد صلى الله عليه وسلم سلم نبيا ورسولا رضيت بالله ربا وبالإسلام دينا